So we hope you stick around. We're going to let the fire trucks come through because it's very, very loud when the fire trucks come by. And then we'll be back, and we will be broadcasting the 2014 Santa Parade here in Milford. And I hear there's a lot of new floats, and it's getting dark out, and everybody lights up their vehicles, so it's a very festive time. I encourage you to come on out. First of all, come on out if you can. That's why we're here, so that you can listen and then watch on Milford TV. Rescue one. Oh yeah! I didn't see that coming.
That was beautiful.
That scared the hell out of me.
3 for 3. It's a break.
Nice grab.
Nice grab, Paulie. And thank you, Midway.
Tom McAuliffe joins me as we broadcast live from the 2014 Milford Santa Parade. We are on Milford TV as well. We want to welcome our friends from Milford TV, Rob and crew, for coming down and helping out today. And this will be a later broadcast. If you're watching now, obviously it's on right now. But if you're listening, a later broadcast of the parade will be on. Our fire trucks just went through plenty of towns. We had Dedham, we had all of our local towns.
Framingham, Foxborough, Upton.
Ashland, which 1972 you say it became a town.
I think I was just filling.
Was that okay? We were practicing.
Yes.
So we have our first attraction at the parade coming through right now, and it is a power wagon, an old truck with a horse-drawn carriage.
I think that's
believe,
an
on the back.
I think that might be an old pumper.
It's an old what?
A pumper.
We have a bright light on our face. We need this is how TV works, I guess. Nobody can ever see beyond the light.
You can hear the wind in our microphone.
I know, it's a little windy down here. We're right outside the town hall broadcasting live for the Milford Santa Parade, and it has begun. The fire trucks have come through, the emergency vehicles, and now we have our fire department and police marching. You can hear the drum corps in the background. And these are our finest, ladies and gentlemen, and we do salute them. We thank them for all that they do in our community.
That's Scotland the Brave.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
You would know.
I would
Well, that's
know.
a Scottish song, though.
It
You're
is.
Irish.
Yeah, Scotland the Brave.
Rodenheiser coming through now with a big Santa Claus, big inflatable Santa Claus. Of course, the real Santa Claus is the main attraction of the parade here in Milford, and he will be at the end of the parade. That's what everyone waits for, is the Santa Claus at the end of the parade. And we'll be looking forward to seeing Jolly St. Nick.
I think that was Andy Rodenheiser driving.
Was that him?
I think it was.
We got to thank my lovely wife Molly for putting together our kind of our color. She goes down to the start of the parade and make sure that we have some information about the floats that are coming through. And that's a hard job that Molly does. Jim LaGore joins me now. Hi, Jim.
Hey, Bray, how are you?
Good. How are you? You okay?
I'm freezing.
Milford Special Olympics, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say hi to them. Hello, everybody. Great to see the kids on this chilly December night.
Absolutely.
The Girl Scouts cookies. I love Girl Scout cookies, and there it is, right on the right on their banner right there. Our Girl Scouts. Let's say hi to them.
That's awesome.
So glad that you joined us.
Thank you very much for having me back.
It's fun. Last year we started doing this. Last year was our first year.
Yep.
And it was so much fun that we said, man, we got to do that
We
again.
got to do it again, absolutely.
Yeah. And we never think about the cold, though.
We did
Do
it.
It's like a great idea until you get down here. It's like,
We still think it's like, October.
King Dance Academy is coming through now, and some of the students from King Dance Academy are dancing. They're doing a little holiday celebration here.
That's fantastic, choreographed.
It looks like kids of all ages and some parents. It looks like. Although that guy's not dancing. How come you're not dancing, sir?
He should be dancing.
Dance.
He's got to keep the kids in line.
You're going to see me going down here, and I am just looking up information that Molly has sent from the start of the parade here in Milford. That's our Blackstone Valley Model A Ford Club in their vehicle. Auga to you as well.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Here comes the marching band.
This is our Milford, I believe this would be the high school, right?
Yep.
Our Milford High School marching band.
My marching band.
Yep. I'm going to turn your mic up just a little bit there, Jim. Tim. What? My mouth is starting to go by.
Already?
Yeah.
It's early.
Remember that happens? I always forget that's going to happen, too.
It's going to happen at some point.
It's hard to broadcast in the cold. It really is.
It is. I agree with Ryan Seacrest, a lot of credit.
Now, we had a great time. Well, let's just listen. Let's listen for a little bit. That's our Milford High School marching band. They sound fantastic.
That's fantastic. You feel like you're just
Consigli Construction. Say hi to the crew, dressed as reindeer. Got some reindeer on top of the float there.
Nice.
Throwing candy.
Throwing candy.
We had some candy thrown at us.
God bless Molly. Molly Ozier, if you're listening, thank you so much.
It is our Milford Highway Department. Season's greetings from Milford Highway Department. These are the guys that are plowing the roads late at night, making sure that we can get up early to get out on the roadway and get to work, and they make the roads nice and clean for us. That's not all they do, of course, but around this time of the year, they're very busy plowing during snowstorms.
How awesome must it be to be a kid in the front seat?
Right? This is, for some reason, I feel like this is a very festive year. Last year it rained a little bit.
Last year it rained on us, and it was still fun, but it was like it kind of took the Christmas spirit out.
It did, didn't it?
So now it feels more seasonal, freezing, but it feels more like the holidays.
It's to be expected. It is December 6th. It should be cold. Now I'm getting paper handed to me, so this might be a little bit easier. So we're still waving to our friends at the Milford Highway Department. Want to say hi to Chris Mnuchin, one of my friends who works for the Highway Department. Birchler's Automotive coming by us here. Mass vehicle inspections, fleet maintenance, emergency road service. On site, ladies and gentlemen. Birchler's.
Ray, how many floats do they have in the parade this year?
You know what? I talked to Teddy DiPaolo on my show the other day, and he told me, and I don't remember.
Oh, well, quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
Quite a few.
Although I think he did mention that there's about 40 new. I know. You thought I was going somewhere.
I didn't think Ryan Seacrest. I keep going back to Seacrest. I wonder if he has those problems.
No, you know what?
Bands are playing the show tonight. I don't really.
He's got like 40 producers that are handing him stuff, and
you have Tom and Rob.
That's right.
And Brady, I can't forget it.
There are more floats in the parade this year. There's,
That's great.
Yeah, at least 40 more. I know that there's some of the barber shops in town have floats this year. Some of our restaurants and bars are in the parade this year. Century 21 going by us right now.
I wonder if we could get a tradesman float for next year.
You know, it almost happened. It almost happened.
I'm thinking,
and then it didn't.
I'm thinking a bar that comes through with Tommy O'Toole serving.
That's a great idea.
We're getting in a Santa costume.
You just get one of those mobile liquor licenses. I don't know.
We don't. I think we've hit gold.
Let's say hi to Pure Graphics, our Central Massachusetts Outlaws hockey, and the kids from the hockey team. Hey kids, you're on the radio.
There you go.
There's our Outlaws right there. Another truck, a second truck of Outlaws. Hopedale Marching Band is coming by now. Let's take a listen to them for a minute. When are we going to catch up with this, Brady? My son Braden Ozier is also helping out today. Say hi to our friends from Hannaford's. I don't know how they do that.
I don't either.
It's hard enough to talk when it's cold. Never mind playing an instrument, moving your fingers around.
My lips stuck to the trumpet.
Right? I mean, that's got to be an issue when you play an instrument like that, a brass instrument.
I used to be in the band when we were in middle school, and I remember doing some of these things in the very same area, and it's not an easy thing.
And what did you play in the band?
Trumpet.
You did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Say hi to everybody from Hannaford's. Thanks for taking part in the Milford Santa Parade this year. Good to see everybody. I apologize for everyone watching on TV as I block the light from my face, but I want to see who's coming up. It's a Hannaford truck. Hannaford Supermarkets, ladies and gentlemen, located all over our local area. By the way, you're hearing some Mariah Carey in the background. All I Want for Christmas Is You. We have a CD coming out, Jim.
We do. You know, Lame is back this year for the holiday season. And there's some great selections on the CD. And I believe Justin and Ray recorded an acoustic version of this song.
We did. We had a lot of fun.
We're actually looking forward to putting that out very soon, so the local community could see that.
Milford Fire Department has a float in the parade this year. I want to say hi to our Milford Fire Department and thank you very much for all you do in our community. Milford Fire Department puts this parade on every year, as a matter of fact.
Yes. Yeah.
And they work tirelessly throughout the entire year, making sure that this is one of the most festive events in town, and it is. I would say this is one of the better parades in our area, I think.
I think so, yeah. I mean, you know, they put so much effort into the parade every year, and the fire department really does, you know, donate a lot of their time to make this happen. And it's really, you know, it's a tradition.
Yep, it is. And we have started our own tradition by broadcasting live with Milford TV. Next year, we hope to get a little bit bigger with our involvement here at the parade. We're talking maybe some grandstands.
Yep.
So for a VIP viewing area. We might light up the intersection here and have a viewing station where the floats would stop, and we can get out there and talk to some of the people that are involved in the floats. That's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully we started our own tradition here at WMRC. We can continue to do this year after year.
That's great.
So back to our CD. It's Lay Made Chew. It has 7 tracks, I believe.
It's got 7 tracks of music, plus we have a special reading of The Night Before Christmas from the superintendent.
That's very cool. Bob Tremblay,
yeah.
Dr. Bob Tremblay. I always forget the doctor, but
Dr. Bob.
Very important.
Yeah.
He worked hard to get that.
He certainly did.
Yeah. So that's going to be out within the next week or so, and we'll let you know where you can pick that up. It's going to be $5. All the money's going to go to the Oliva Fund for cancer care at Milford Regional Medical Center.
Absolutely.
All right, folks, let's say hi to our friends at Peppercini's, where every Wednesday night you can come down and play some trivia with me. And Jim's band Zero Drift plays down there a lot on the weekends. Justin and myself play there on the weekends. Live music every Friday and Saturday night at Peppercini's.
Always a good time.
Yep.
Who is this?
This is our Little Stars, Daycare and
Daycare.
Preschool. Great to see everybody from Little Stars. Hi, kids. Here they are.
Hi, guys.
You okay? That's okay. Don't worry about it. Molly's off camera. She's very cold. She worked so hard putting this together. You want to give me some of those?
Would you like to come up,
Come on
Molly?
up. Get on screen here.
Come on up. Let me help you up.
St. Mary's of Assumption, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say hi to them as they come through the parade here. Hi. Molly Osher, ladies and gentlemen. And as I mentioned before, she was, hi, how are you? Oh, you got the microphone and everything. Got to put the mic right there.
Oh, this is very, wow.
It's something, isn't it? How are you, sweetie?
I'm good.
Good. You cold?
I got my little sweater on. I'm good.
Hello, everybody. I believe that's St. Mary. St. Mary's.
Nice
You know,
people.
You went down to the start of the parade and you spoke to all these floats.
I did.
And you said that you had a great time talking to everybody. Everyone seemed friendly and festive and happy to be here.
Everybody is so happy to be here. It's like the kickoff of the season.
What do we have here?
This we have, Studio 28 dance.
Studio 28 dance.
Sandra's dance at Studio 28, my bad.
Okay.
There's 18 dancers.
Sandra's, of course.
And red sweatshirts, summer dancing, summer walking. They wanted me to be very specific on that.
Summer dancing and summer walking. We're glad to have them part of our 2014 Milford Santa Parade. And more Mariah Carey, by the way. I think that's the song of choice for the parade.
How could you not want to dance to this song?
It's a fun song, unless you heard the version she did for the tree lighting in New York.
I did not. I wanted to save myself from that.
Yeah. Let me just say, it made me and Justin sound better. So I was glad that came out right before our CD. It's going to be coming out where Justin and I covered this song. Are we in order here?
I think so.
You did such a great job putting these in order. No, you did. You worked so hard. You did more than we did.
I believe this is still the studio, Sandra's.
This is still Sandra's?
I believe it's still
So
Sandra's.
these are the dancers, and the walkers were in the front. So this is still Milford Dance Center. This is Milford Dance Center.
Oh yes, they were very, very specific on how many.
How many? How many do we have?
They said about 30, and I see about 30.
Hi, girls. Milford Dance Academy. And a doggy dancing. Is he dancing? Looks like the doggy's dancing. That's cute.
Warm.
Well, Frosty the Snowman's coming up. We got the Grinch. I believe this is the Italian Bets, I want to say. our good friends from the Italian, nope, I'm sorry, this is Milford Federal. It's Milford National, excuse me, Milford National. I couldn't see the sign as it was coming up.
Now, do you find the Grinch scary?
The Grinch? No, maybe a few years ago, but I overcame that fear. It took a while, but yeah. So hello to our good friends at Milford National. Great friends of our radio station, WMRC. Great to see you guys. Eastern Security, another good friend of WMRC. It's coming up. John and Roger own Eastern Security. They've got the big yellow safe. That is a big safe. That is a real safe, by the way. Check them out at easternsecuritysafe.com. And thanks for taking part in the 2014 Milford Santa Parade. I'm surprised my mouth is holding up this long.
Big wave to these kids.
What do we got? We got our Starhawks. Hello, Starhawks Youth Hockey. Great to see you guys.
They're very excited to be in the parade.
Were they? There they are in the back of the truck. Starhawks Youth Hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Girls and boys playing hockey.
And we have a bunch of awesome looking doggies.
Yes. These are
Huskies.
Huskies, yeah. Great looking dogs, beautiful dogs.
Oh, look at how festive.
So I should say that Molly also helped me in the station out a lot Friday night at Liz's Toys for Tots Bash that we co-promoted with her. And Molly does a lot with a lot of things behind the scenes. I really couldn't do anything is what I'm saying without my lovely wife helping out.
That's not true.
Now we have our Italian vets. We were at the vets this morning for their pancake breakfast.
Their theme was this, everything in a Pearl Harbor.
It's a Pearl Harbor theme. There you go. Hello, friends from Italian Vets.
And they're Marine, the Marines.
And then we got Marines there. We've got Marines. Timmy the Marine is on the float, ladies and gentlemen.
They're very festive.
They are. Oh, and the float's falling apart. And you wrote that. People on this float, very festive.
They were very excited to be here.
We wave at some of our friends going through the parade here. Everyone's trucks are lit up and festive, and a great way to celebrate the holidays, ushering in the holiday season with lights and merriment and music. It's a beautiful thing. Thanks.
That was the Milford Welcoming Committee.
Oh, I didn't know. You know what? I did not know we had one.
And they meet every month, I believe, in
Yeah.
the library.
They're at the library every month, our welcoming committee. Thank you very much. Welcoming in our newbies, I suppose, to our town here.
Yeah, cultural, anybody who wants to come and just hang out, they're the people that come see, and they welcome us right into our town.
Very nice. So thanks for tuning in to our broadcast here of the 2014 Milford Santa Parade on First Class Radio, WMRC, and you're watching it on Milford TV. Thanks to Rob and the crew who have been very supportive with our efforts, getting our word out, and we're happy to do the same with them. We've got a great partnership. Living for the Weekend is filmed on Fridays and shown Friday nights 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock on Milford TV, and we appreciate everything Rob does. And we thank you for tuning in. If you missed anything, you want to listen again, you're in the parade, and you missed the broadcast, of course, because you're in the parade, although you could be listening in your car. I forgot to tell people to tune in and listen in their car as they're going through the parade. But anyway, you can listen in our media center at WMRCDailyNews.com. I want to thank Craig, who's back at the station. Craig has put in so many hours this weekend helping us out behind the scenes. Craig, thank you very much. We do appreciate all of your help there. It's one of those jobs that I've done for a long time that kind of goes unthanked. But you're very, we thank you, I guess. See, now my mouth isn't working. Smiles for Lily, ladies and gentlemen. Golden Hair Syndrome Awareness.
Lily is on that float.
Lily's on the float.
She is there.
I hear Lily has one of the best smiles ever. What is this? How cool is that? Is somebody driving that, or is that remote control? Smiles for Lily. Oh, there's a driver in there. That's so cute. We've got a little truck.
Their family wants to raise awareness, and that's why they're here.
Yep. As I was mentioning, we are broadcasting live, of course, on 1490, and you can hear it in the media center where you can hear all of our local programming. If you missed any of the high school games, congratulations to Holliston for their championship title, and congratulations to a great season from Northbridge. They put in a great effort this season, and they played at Gillette the other day. Unfortunately lost, but they did such a great job. You can listen to those games in our media center at WMRCDailyNews.com. Lava paving and asphalt. We've got Kat with the kids on the tractor. Huge, big block truck. 1-800-ASPHALT. Bevilacqua Paving. Thank you for being a part of our Milford Santa Parade. Great to see everybody out. Their big trucks are decorated. Lights are flashing. This is not easy doing color for a parade. It really isn't.
They are flashing. I think that's accurate.
You got to be as descriptive as you can. Donate to the Milford. What do we have here? Thank you, Honeydoon.
That's a great
kids. There's a lot of kids on that float.
And
they're all waving. Good to see you guys.
I love teenagers. I love teenagers who get in the spirit.
Yes. I don't like teenagers that don't. Here comes our Milford Hawks. Also a great season from the Milford Hawks. Football-wise, these are younger kids that are involved in probably youth football, youth hockey maybe.
They were the Mites.
The Mites. It's the Mites.
Very, very excited.
Hi, Mites.
Hey, Mrs. Calloway.
It's our Milford Mites. There's Joey Calloway.
They are. They want to know their names. I want the names.
We got Nick, we got Keith, we got Jacob, we've got Jack, we got Joey, we've got Kevin, we've got, let's see, Luke and Eddie, and Darian, and Aiden, and Oliver, and Nate, Cody. You wrote a lot of names on this thing.
They were very excited to talk to me.
The Little Mites, the Mighty Mites. Mighty Mites, the Mighty Mites. Milford Mighty Mites football. Second and third graders, by the way. Thanks for being a part. Is that Dan DeWest? I believe that might be Dan DeWest, our friend Dan DeWest, who does so much. He's a stunt bike rider, and he puts on shows just for charity. He raises money, doesn't get anything, travels all over the place, does a lot of shows in our area here. But Dan does stunt riding shows and raises money for all sorts of different charities, puts in all of his time. He's an amazing guy, and it's great to see Dan here. DeWest Motors is his business, and he's another great friend of the family. He's also the coach of the Milford Youth Wrestling. So Milford Youth Wrestling is coming through now, and Dan DeWest is one of the coaches. Great to see.
They gave me a demonstration.
Did they?
They did.
They wrestled for you?
They did.
Or did they wrestle you?
No, they wanted to know if I would participate, and I said I didn't want to get hurt.
But again, I can't say enough good things about Dan DeWest and what he does for our community. So thank you very much, Dan.
Their lights are flashing again.
Lights are flashing.
Garland is a what does Garland do?
Garland, it's a
lay-in.
It's a what?
It's a laying. Lights are flashing. Garland
a laying. There you go. Justice for Matt Denise coming through.
Yes, they will have
the annual benefit bike run that they do.
In April or May of this coming year.
Another Bevilacqua Paving entry in the 2014 Santa Parade here in Milford. Have one of their tractors on the back of that tractor, a paver. I guess that's a paver. That's what you would see paving a driveway or a road. They have a nice Christmas tree all lit up on the back there.
Reindeer fillet.
Another one of their trucks coming through.
That's a fierce looking truck.
they have a big presence in this year. So they always do. They always bring out all the trucks, get them all decked out for the Santa Parade. Our friends at Green Street Auto Spa, ladies and gentlemen, located in Milford. How are you? Good to see you.
Now that flashing light's fantastic.
They've got their trailer. They've got their, what was that, a penguin sliding, maybe? Igloo. Well, it's an igloo.
That is an igloo.
But our good friends at Green Street Auto Spa, you can get some of their car washes on our Steals and Deals marketplace at WMRCDailyNews.com at a discounted rate. Great to see them in the parade this year. All right. This is another entry in our parade. But they're enrolling, I know that.
It is a
5 weeks to 5 years old. It's got to be a daycare. Some of the people that work at the daycare participate in the daycare. I don't know, you participate in the daycare or go to the daycare, I guess? Enroll. Depot Street Tavern, ladies and gentlemen. We ate there. It's a new establishment. It's the old Curvello's Crossing. Depot Street Tavern, now open. Great food,
delicious.
Great menu. I had their Cuban, and it was amazing. Your Cubans are awesome. Love your Cubans.
How are you?
You're getting recognized.
I'm infamous. You're the famous one. I'm infamous.
But yeah, Depot Street Tavern is amazing food. Get in there if you can. I know it's always busy because, again, the food is just fantastic. Our Milford Animal Control Officer going by now. Good to see you guys. Milford Catholic Elementary School, another big friend of WMRC. And we say hi to our friends at Milford Catholic Elementary School. Great to see you guys.
They were very excited to be in the parade this year. They were very excited about their manger scene that they're having coming up.
Oh, isn't that cute? That's right. They put together a major scene. Manger scene. My mouth is freezing.
One of the students is Joseph, and the other one is Mary.
Joseph and Mary. Let's say hi to our friends again at Milford Catholic Elementary School. Great to see you guys in the Milford Santa Parade this year.
Mary looks a little cold.
We're all a little cold. Have we gotten a temperature? Do we know what the temperature is tonight? It's about 30 below.
That seems about right.
Every day in Green Bay, this is what it's like. It feels like 50. 50 below. Yeah, with the wind chill. Four Seasons Services coming by on their flatbed with some festive kids in the back. They're all decked out in their Christmas gear. Great to see you guys. Rob, does this really screw things up, Rob? It might. You want to jump back in? What are you doing? You got a little hula skirt on? Come here, come over here. This is what Jim's wearing now. That's what happened?
Is it making you warmer?
Is it? Is that working? Is that making you warmer? Actually, you know what? We've got another mic here.
That's all right.
Get up and do this with us.
You know, I was just thinking, I was over there talking to Rob, and I was thinking, I think I could make a guest appearance every year, but I think that the Ray and Molly show has some merit.
You think so?
I do. I think it's fantastic, and I think people would tune in to listen. Well, no, that's optional.
Dinner and Company coming by. Barry Keefe and Company.
Dinner and Company.
Yep.
Well, as I was saying, Ray's the star. I'm the infamous one.
What?
Ray's famous. I'm infamous.
No, you
Great
are
to
not.
see you guys
Everybody
from Dinner and Company.
Molly Oja, ladies and gentlemen, the backbone behind Ray Oja's success.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? This is the beginning of the contract dispute.
I want to be paid.
We have Minnie Mouse coming through our Santa Parade. Great to see you. Wow, this is a long one. This is
awesome.
This is
There's
big.
so much effort into this parade this year. It's fantastic. If you're not down here seeing it, you really should be.
Well,
I know it's cold, but you know, this is probably one of the only parades in recent memory that I remember, you know, where there's been such a large turnout.
It's huge. Running from where I was, I can't tell you the energy, you could cut it.
Our First Congregational Church coming by. Great to see everybody from the First Congregational Church. So the parade starts at 16 and 109. and it comes all the way up to the WMRC studios.
Yeah.
And that's a long route.
That is a long route.
Art's
I remember
towing?
last year when it was raining, Molly would had to Molly had to run from 109 up to
She did that
Town
tonight.
Hall.
She did that tonight. Art's
It's what
towing?
I do for the town. I run. That's what
it.
I do.
That's why you deserve to be on the air.
Milford Sons of Italy. Hello, ladies.
I want to say
Mostly
that all the
ladies.
GoPro shots this year are being taken by my son, Josh Lagore.
Oh, is he doing that? Oh, great.
Doing it. Rob's got him. Rob put him to work.
Excellent job.
Is he going to get any shots, or is it?
He's got.
Is
Yeah,
he
he's
trained?
got a
Is he
ton.
trained doing that?
Well, you know, he's learning as he goes.
Good, good.
Art's towing.
Well, they've got a couple different entries.
They're doing the
In
way.
this
I
parade.
think I see the big man.
We're awaiting Santa Claus. Santa Claus always
man is coming.
wraps up the parade here.
Do you know him?
I know him. I know
Milford
Santa.
Youth Center, ladies and gentlemen.
They have a new facility that they're going to be opening up soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic.
The old location right across from us here at Town Hall. Where is the new location? I know where it is, but I just don't know offhand. The Women and Children's Shelter.
Children's Shelter.
Great to see
Fantastic.
everybody.
What a great scene.
That is a great scene.
That is
Sorry, I still haven't.
wonderful.
We got to work on getting that light out of my face.
Looks like Marie Antoinette, and I believe Pocahontas, and I see Jackie O,
Oh, there, this Jackie. That's
and she's
great.
doing the Jackie wave.
Their float is celebrating women. That is the theme of their
all
float.
the women
is celebrating
throughout
women.
history. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
That's awesome. Great.
Great
That
job.
was nice.
Great job.
And here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Santa
Here comes
Claus
the big man.
himself.
I know him.
We want to thank the Milford Fire Department for putting this parade every year. And we say hi to Santa Claus as he comes by. Great to see you, Santa Claus.
Santa Claus!
Led by his 4 reindeer. It's been a tough year at the North Pole. They had to lay off a couple reindeer.
You know, everybody's excited about Santa, including our program director at Milford Television. I want a pony! Rob never got that pony he wanted.
Well, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to our 2014 broadcast of the Milford Santa Parade. Jim Lagore, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. This is great, and I think next year it should be Molly Ozier, Ray, and myself.
That's it. I think that's a great idea. Thank
Every
you,
year,
Molly,
become
for
a
all the hard
tradition.
work you do, sweetie.
Molly
Tom,
Ozier,
thank you
thank
very
you.
much. Tom, our president at WMRC, working so hard, especially this weekend. It was a very busy weekend for us, so we were out and about all weekend. And that's
Great
it. That's
local
local radio.
Yep.
And Brady, thank you very much, my son Braden, for helping out, and the crew at
Awesome
Milford
job.
TV. You guys are awesome as well, always. And Paul Braza, thank you very much to Paul Braza. Paulie gave us the flatbed that we're using this year. We're elevated, which is nice. And next year, bigger and better. And we thank you for tuning in. And
It's been very exciting.
goodbye to our
That's
friends
awesome.
at Milford TV, and to you at home listening on the radio and online at WMRCDailyNews.com.